Style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker.
Well, the NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway here in London. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So we see it right here on the opening drive. Throwing the football in these snowing conditions is going to be very, very tough. You wonder if they're going to rethink the aerial attack going forward.
It will be interesting, and it'll be a debate because most of the quarterbacks that we know, they believe they can throw through anything. They don't care if it's rain, snow, it doesn't matter as long as they get a chance to throw the football. And I think a lot of coaches think that in these conditions, let's throw it early before things get worse.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Brady. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
So he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
And the Bucs are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. As a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
The score, Buccaneers 7, Chiefs nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. From the gun, it's Brady. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he returns this to the 22.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And
a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But that's going to change the course of things. They had a good drive work and a chance to really open things up here in the first quarter. Instead, the defense, they got exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they certainly did because making that type of a play gives them confidence moving forward and maybe makes them a little more reticent on the offensive side of the ball.
Because if the touchdown had gone the other way, this thing could have started to get ugly early. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
At the 1-yard line.
On the ground with a tight end. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Mahomes pass.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A 2-yard gain.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem?
And he'll take it into the end zone. pushing it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Bradley Kenyon to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Tyreek Hill on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Carlton Davis picks it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Now Brady again. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. It's caught. Jones. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Brady to throw again. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On the move to his left. And going deep. He's got it at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
His kick.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The first play of the second half. A big success, over 30 yards.
10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's taken down inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. They'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Again, it's Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a lot. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, the 40. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Can't even kick the extra point.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump.
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Making it happen,
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
The Chiefs will set up for the...
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Brady going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Edwards-Helaire.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 36. Flush to his right. And it is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the... A very solid gain of 27.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Bell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
On the tackle.
On 2nd and goal. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 44, Chiefs 36.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in London.
36.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
44-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Shotgun now for Brady. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. Mahomes now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Pick up at 2.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And this time he is in. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 50. Chiefs 43. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Brady now on first down. The 20. And a catch right side by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 44 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And it's up and good.
makes the score Buccaneers 57, Chiefs 43.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and it's second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are going to throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down. On third down, here's Bell. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. He'll try and run it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Mahomes to throw on second down. Flushed out right. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Third and
he's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Number 26.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll roll him out right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. He'll buy some time right. He can run, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
2-point conversion.
Defensively by now.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Chiefs.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Tonight's final score, Buccaneers 63, Chiefs.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking.
Can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden. Everybody.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her.